Hey everybody, well you can immediately see this video is different today because I'm not here by myself. For those of you who don't know him, this is my friend Rick Enns. Rick is the pastor at our church in Canyon, and Rick has done an amazing job up there for us. God's used him mightily over the years, and that church has some amazing things going on. But recently, Bishop Scott Jones made the appointment and the announcement that Rick is going to be my successor in this position of President Pro Tem of the West Plains Conference. Nothing could have excited me more. I just believe this is God's man for the moment, and God's been doing some really creative things through Rick with the Canyon Church that I think could bless and benefit our whole conference. And so I think Rick brings a vision that's just going to be life-changing for everybody. So Rick, welcome.
Thank you.
I know most people know you, but what are a couple of interesting things you could share about yourself that people might not know?
Well, moving back to Lubbock, and I was actually born in Lubbock and born at Methodist Hospital. So in a sense, I've been Methodist my whole life. Also have recently grown to love collecting records, vinyl albums, and my son and I love to do that together and to find albums together and listen to music. So that's something that we have enjoyed doing, and so some of you might not know that about me as well.
I've been in Rick's office in Canyon a few times, and he has his own turntable in there with a huge collection of records, and I know he loves listening to it. And sometime when you're around him next time, you're going to ask him what kind of music, what's he got, what's he interested in. So let me ask you, what excites you the most about stepping into this position for the West Plains Conference?
As I said, I grew up Methodist. I grew up in the church, and I absolutely love the church. I love the things that God is doing in our conference, the leadership that you have had here in our conference. The staff here is amazing, and I'm just so excited to be a part of that and to see where God builds us as the kingdom of God, not just Global Methodist or West Plains, but the kingdom here in the Panhandle, in New Mexico, and wherever else God is calling us. But I'm excited about working and getting to know the churches, the pastors, coaching pastors, and helping us as we try to discern where God is leading and starting new churches and growing in just our fellowship together. That excites me. I'm excited about the kingdom work here.
I love that. I love it. And as you guys get to know him, you're going to love this guy's vision and his heart for the local church. One of the things you can start doing for Rick and his wife Kat right now is to pray for them. So Rick, what are some specifics that we could all be praying for you around?
Praying on the moving part. I do not like moving. My wife does not like moving, but just that whole process over the next month, really, we're packing up everything. I moved some stuff down here today. We're buying a house in Lubbock. First time we've owned a house in 20 plus years, and so that's new. So just be praying for this transition as we come in, the transition for us as we get acclimated to Lubbock, as I get in here working with this amazing staff. For Kat as she's finding a new community and even work here as well. So just that whole transition piece, if you'll be praying for that.
Well, we can do that, and I want to encourage all of you to take that seriously, really be covering them in prayer in the next few weeks. Prayer is one thing. Another thing you guys can do, I know many of you know Rick, but he has not had the opportunity to be in your church. And one of the greatest blessings for Sandy and me over this last year and a half of leading the conference has been those Sundays that we get to go out and preach and get to know people, eat with them, hang out with them, fellowship with them. So I'm going to encourage you guys out there. Rick is an amazing preacher. This man can bring the word in some powerful ways. I want to encourage you to do what you've done with me and invite Rick to come and be a part of your church. He and Kat would love to come out and get to know you all and get to know the churches. So I hope you will take advantage of that. God is at work in this transition. He's doing some amazing things, and Rick and I are both excited about it. Sandy and I are grieving right now, but I'm not going to talk about that today. I'll share that with you in my last video here in a couple weeks. But I just want to encourage you to be praying for Rick and Kat, lifting them up. And if you don't know him, you're going to get the chance to know an amazing man. Hey, God bless.
Peace.